guys. Welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And on Wednesday, once again, various nation members of the United Nations decided to criticize the United States of America. That's right, it's not the first time it's happened, far from the first time it's happened, just the latest in a series of instances where various members of the United Nations decided to rip the United States. This one is the United Nations Security Council being critical of the United States for the United States' recent announcement that there would be a policy shift when it pertained to Israeli settlements. The United States recently said that it no longer considers Israeli settlements to be in violation of international law. And clearly that did not sit well with various members of the United Nations Security Council. But you know what? Who gives a damn what these countries in the United Nations Security Council have to say? The United States of America made a decision on its own, as it has every right to do, and the United States decided, you know what, we're going to stand with one of our few true allies that we have on planet Earth, and that would be Israel. It's a country that is so often there for us, so why shouldn't we be there for them when they need support? These other countries in the United Nations, they always love doing this. There are so many countries in the United Nations that they just relish the opportunity to be able to go out there and to condemn the United States of America for a given action. And so often what we have seen is that the United States of America is in the right when it makes a given decision, but that doesn't matter. The United Nations, various members of the United Nations will still criticize the United States of America anyway. Clearly it's not being done because the United States is in the wrong. No, rather it's being done because it is abundantly clear that there are so many countries in this world that loathe the United States of America. They hate this country, and they look for any possible time that they can criticize, that they can condemn this country out of the hatred they have for the United States, probably in a lot of cases out of the jealousy that they have for the United States, because we're a hell of a lot better country than they are. Hey, for the United States, it's time to finally pull the plug on the United Nations. The United States spends the lion's share of money that is used to fund the United Nations, and what do we get in return? We get a bunch of ingrate countries going around and criticizing the hell out of us at every turn. That is what our taxpayer dollars are going for, and that most certainly is not a good use of taxpayer dollars. So you know what? We can go ahead and tell these nations, look, you can have your United Nations and all of the funding that is required for the United Nations. You guys can figure it out amongst yourselves. We don't care how you do it, but you're not getting our money any longer. You're not getting our money just so we can sit here and be wrongfully ridiculed by all of you other countries that hate us and or are jealous of us. Not happening any longer. So hey, it's time. United States, get out of the United Nations. There are plenty of better uses for that taxpayer money. The United Nations will end up missing us. We will not end up missing the United Nations. That's all the time that we have for today. More of the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.